flicker, midnight glow. Mexicals live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Let's Be Go, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spam and hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spam and hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, text like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Palea festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. It's Mexico, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Pal world Palea, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's world, best place I've been. Oh.
We are live. Welcome, everybody. My name is MysticalLandSlide, and today we are going back and playing some more Corekeeper.
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos.
Sounds alright. Now, today we had a very unusual thing. We had Shamruru was first, and then they immediately had to go lurk. So they got first. So they got the shout out in the chat, pinned message. Danny D was like right behind him by a second. So that was a very unusual thing, but it's always welcome. And we got Nader in the chat. First time he's been here for a little bit. Been super busy from the sound of it. So it's nice he got a chance to hop in and see us. I'm adjusting my mic because the other day I wasn't very loud. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see, Yep, starters. Back to our standard world. All of our standard stuff. Adulting is overrated? Definitely. That's why I choose not to do it. It makes life a little bit harder than it needs to be right now. So, okay, now I have to remember how to play the game because it's been like it's been several days. So, remember we got all of our stuff in here. We made a bunch of food last time, right before the end, which is interesting because literally anything with a pepper is somehow inside of a wrap. You know, burritos and wraps and everything. And anything made with what is it? Berries turns into jelly. And anything with tulips is a salad. Let's see, there's something Let's see, mushy tulip. The mushrooms, when you did a mushroom and a mushroom, it did something else, but I think I ate it. So, we'll see about that. What happened to the redeem game? There is not a category on Twitch for that game yet. And because there's no category, I can't stream it. It won't, Streamlabs won't allow me to stream without a category on Twitch. So I wasn't sure what to put with that. So that's going to be on hold for a little bit until I can figure out something. Games and demos. Oh, okay. Now I did see that, but I was not sure if that would work. So we will see about that. Let's see. Today is what? Wednesday? Yes. We can do it tomorrow. Now I had a feeling that's what it was, but I wanted to make sure. Because I didn't want to just go into something I've been yelled at on multiple occasions inside of my streams. Because Lord forbid you had the wrong category and the category police came into the chat. So, which is just a viewer. For those who don't know. So, we will work on that tomorrow. Just new and unusual things like that, I don't know what to do, and so I just will not chance it. At least at first. Oh yeah, yes, yeah, you're the, what is it? 7-minute late first pickle there. So that works. Let's see, today I need to upgrade more of my stuff. You can even put... Oh, last time I put just chatting, somebody railed me up one side and down the other in chat. Said that I was not just chatting, I was playing a game and I cannot use that category. So we're not going to deal with that again. That's uncalled for to yell at a streamer just because you don't think the category is right. So I learned my lesson on that one. Oop. Okay, it's already watered and growing. I saw that pickle. So I'm gonna purposely set mine as the wrong thing. Oh, don't worry, pickle. I've done it 1,000 times. Let's see. You can even whatever. Don't worry about what people say. Yeah. Meant to ask what happened. But luckily I can... Oh, there you go. You fixed it. You know how these training mods are. You gotta watch them. No, really. It's fine. Let's see, I was trying to find... Well, I know now that I can start a farm anywhere. But I'm thinking about kind of moving my stuff around. Oh, I know. That's just the thing. You just get people that come in your chat and starts trouble. And so... I'm one of these people, I minimize it beforehand. So... It's either that or start banning people, which don't get me started on that one. Let's see. Did that play the sound, King Orangey? I heard something and then I wasn't sure if that was right or not because I was playing the game. Because I added the blurp thing that Pickle has. Don't think so. Okay, so it might have overrode it. So I'll have to go in my thing and put probably sound alerts first. Because, you know, you gotta have you know, one thing over another, or else it freaks out like a child and refuses to do anything. Let's see, he had... Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Okay, that one played. Yeah, you gotta have the right order or they just don't work. So, I want to make sure I got that in line first. I want somewhere that I can build me a little house. And now that I know I can place the walls and make whatever I want, I'm actually going to try and do something. I'm kind of watching my durability because, let's see, is it, oh, there it is. Because if it gets down too low, then I have to use the broken pieces and instead of just wood, because it's a wood pickaxe. But I can reforge it, or reinforce it, with just wood.
To the roar.
There, just Nader. Thank you for the bits. There it goes. There's the blurb. To the roar. Yeah, I just added it. I put a few of them on there, because I didn't realize you can pin some. So I have that as some of mine. Which I did that just so I can quickly get to them when I'm on Pickles. And other streamers' servers, or channel. Now those are with bits, so just let people know. Supposedly there's a way you can use them, and you can set it up to where it will use channel points. Now I didn't get a chance to look at it because my time was very short this morning, trying to figure out the games and the categories and all that kind of stuff. Didn't get a chance to look all the way through it, but supposedly I can set up for channel points so you won't be using all your money. Although it's appreciated when you do. There, clear this out a little bit. See what's back here. As you can see, the little shiny thing back there is the ore. Make me a little house back here and see. And I set up a bunch of new sound alerts on my channel using points with custom images. Yep, that's what I did. I did that with
My acorn is missing.
Squeak squeakin', squeak squeakity.
Did you eat the acorn?
Squeaker squeak, squeak squeakin'.
You owe me a new acorn.
Squeak squeak squeak, squeak squeaker squeakin'.
that works. That one's hilarious. Yeah, I set mine to where you can, what is it, up to 12 seconds, I think? So we will see if YouTube freaks out about it. You know, they scream copyright over everything. But there is a thing on there I can set where it does not use copyrighted music. So we'll see. I know they said that with YouTube it has to be like under a certain time limit, and it won't count it because their AI can't see that. Which is probably how I get away with the Lord of the Rings stuff, because Lord of the Rings should be like uber copyrighted. Or as popular as that is. Not gonna be happy, that's Disney. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not, probably ain't gonna hurt it. It'll just say you can't monetize, which I am nowhere near monetizing. You gotta have 1,000 subscribers. I got like 68. So, no worries on that right now. But if you have a video that blows up, then you will want to at some point. But we will see. I'm not worried. So, there. put some light around so I can actually see around here. It will be muted. Yeah, I think it's supposed to, but we'll see. Tried adding a sound last night at Twitch. Instantly said, nah, this is copyrighted, can't use it. I think the clip was like 25 seconds long. Yeah, it's like that works. I think it's like 5 to 10 seconds. 15 seconds, not 25. Yeah. Because all of my sound alerts are under 5 seconds long. And I think that might be why they do it. Yeah, we're gonna chop through this. Also, it doesn't matter how short a sound is. In 1 second, you can still get flagged. Some of them can, I know. But I don't know if it depends on how it's done or not. They had AI doing it. There's no telling. Okay, I'm done for now. Actually, I've never heard some of those. So, that was nice. And the good thing is with the blurps, you know, it's different than... it's different than just the normal sound alerts. And you have a bunch of other ones you can do. How short it is just a myth. I've heard people say it, so who knows. As I tell people, I don't really care just as long as I can still post my stuff. If I wanted to make money at this, I wouldn't have chose streaming. So. Let's see, that's glass smelting. This will be... There we are. Copper. Let's see. Quick stack. There we go. Now I had... What was it? It was a copper... Going for a copper hoe, I think it was. Or I was going to use the thing. Well, like I said, I'm not making money, so I don't really give a care. So, a lot of my things get flagged anyway. It just says that it may cause issues if you monetize. So there's no chance of that happening. So it's not an issue. So it can be painted. Also allows friendly inhabitants to move in if placed in a room to their liking. Okay, so there may be people here. Oh, I never go to Reddit. The only thing I might look up on that is it has nothing to do with stream, but like real life stuff that other people might have said. Yeah, I don't do TikTok. I don't like it. So, like I said, if I wanted to make money, I wouldn't be on here streaming. So, I am not somebody that is... Obviously, I'm not that interesting for people to stay. So, definitely not going to make money at it. And I knew that going into it. I'm just doing it because I have nothing else to do at certain times of the day, and then I go from there. Let's see, now this is all electric stuff. You have a generator. I did see something before where it talked about something with electricity. I don't know if it was a workbench or what it was. We'll see. It's got all that there. That is, oh, that's the carpenter. That's how we can make the stuff if people move in. Because you have pedestals and tables, stools, and things like that. I was wondering why I needed that. Now I know. You can make houses. So, we'll see about that. Useful tray can be filled to the brim with cattle feed to keep cattle fed and happy. Now, I do know there are some animals on here. At least a leash can be attached to any cattle so that they can get hurried along. Quite helpful when there are enemies on the hunt for some tender meat. Ah, so things can be hunted down. Cattle transport box. I need tin and iron for that, so not going to be having too much of that. Let's see, that is, yeah, that's all plants. There we go. Yeah, I know we had diminishing returns on our flowers and food last time. I'm noticing I'm only getting seed every so often, so... let's see. Keep forgetting his tab. All my food's going in my extra pouch. It's supposed to be for seeds. So we'll do that. And quick stack and put up there. I keep wanting to use the grenade. It's not going to be good if I do. Okay, back over here. Supposedly you can catch the worms. But I don't know how. I don't know if you get a net eventually or what. Oh, Just Nader is lurking. Okay, I gotta hit that honeydew list. Oh yeah, they're never ending, and once you start, it just grows. So good luck. Glad you got stuff in for at least a little bit. Some more copper. I'm just opening up the cavern, basically. Now that I know I can make a little house place, we'll open it up, probably put it over here. I know there's a big old thing up there. It has to, what is it? It runs into the walls, and then it, like, gets knocked out temporarily, and then you can attack it. Otherwise, it has its, like a metal shell up. We ran into those last time in the slime place, so it must be a slimy area up there somewhere. Yeah, oh, there. There we are. Do not want things spawning right there for sure. Let's see. I could take that up and put, if I need stuff down there. Because I can expand the grass, you can put dirt, all that. And it doesn't really cost that much. And you just basically replace the floor. Or you just make a pitfall, which I don't think you can actually fall in it. I don't want to be the test subject for it, but I don't think you can. And then you just put it back down. Ah, if you do too much, you gotta, every time. I will have to mine them back out again because of that. Probably get some more. Where it's going. I did too much. Which I'm looking to see, and it's not. It doesn't seem to be damaging the pickaxe, even though it says it's using it. So I don't know about that. Yeah, that's dirt. Or grass, I should say. I still wonder about expanding the waterways, which supposedly you can do. I did it a little bit yesterday. You dig out the hole, and then the water fills it. Okay, getting hungry. So we'll have to see what kind of food we're going to eat this time. We are going to fill that one up with the grass. At least keep it somewhat looking cohesive, I guess. Yeah, I did expand this. It had the cut holes like that, and I expanded it one, and it did work. So, and that tree is decorative because I cut it down last time. Okay, damage and health go down when you're hungry. What are we gonna try? Need something that does a lot of filling for the food. 6, 10, 19. Seems like 19 is the most for right now. So I will right there. We'll do that one because those have health regeneration to it. I don't want to use too much of that because knowing me, I will need health regeneration at some point, and then I won't be able to find it. I don't really care too much about mana. Let's see. There. That one makes me glow. Has a pretty good sized glow to it, actually. Is that a burrito with fries coming out? It's what it looks like to me. That's anything that's made with a pepper on here, apparently. It looks like a burrito. It says it's a wrap, but to me it looks like a burrito. I've had customized food at Taco Bell that look like that too. Trying to think, what is I normally get there? I get something there and it doesn't have much on it, and so I will add the extra. I'll spend the extra to add stuff to my order, and I'll put like nacho fries and jalapenos and stuff like that on it at Taco Bell. I don't remember what that is. So I know I get the spicy potato, like $1 something. Spicy potato is a burrito, I think, from Taco Bell. I like those. I've always liked them. It's one of the few times I will eat potato, actually. Okay, so just hitting it takes longer than using a pick. But you can still do it. Clear out a little bit, and then I'll want to make...
Pickles are awesome, especially when they're fried. Like in this stream, maybe some people just have weird taste buds or had a bad pickle experience. But hey, more pickles for us.
Sounds alright. So I had a bad pickle experience. That sounds like a certain person we know who ate a pickle in a bag on stream and about threw up. Wouldn't know who that would be. I would say that was the epitome of bad pickle experience. At least from what I've seen in recent years. Ooh. That's a big old mushroom. Giant mushroom. Let's see anyway. Ooh, one shot. Must have got a critical on him then. Let's see, put the gear up. What is that? A bomb? Yeah, I could mine with that. I don't think I want to, but I could. Worse, glad it wasn't my first, because it would have been my last. Yeah, some people are like that. They'll get a bad one on just something, and then they never eat it again. I have to say, I'm kind of like that with, oh, what is it? Pork and bean, or not pork and beans. Trying to think what it is. Ham and beans. Yeah, I got sick once with it, and I just cannot stand eating it again. And it wasn't the food's fault. I got a stomach bug, and it just happened to hit and coincide when I was had just eaten. I told Mom, when you're violently sick and you start shooting beans out your nose because you're puking so hard, you don't want any more. So actually, I don't eat too many things that have beans in it because of that. Yeah, I am a violent puker. I'll just tell you that right now. So pray you never see it on stream. And if I ever feel like I'm getting sick like that, I will leave. Because it's nasty. I get the dry heaves so hard, and it's violently. And yeah, it just comes out of any hole it can find, basically. So yeah, word to the wise there. But yeah, if I'm feeling sick, I'm not going to be streaming, that's for sure. So you shouldn't have anything to worry about, but I'm just making sure. Oh, running down there. And then I guess that thing... Yep, it only does one. Let's see, giant mushroom, it's 15 food, can be cooked. Permanent. Ah. Permanent when eaten. 25 max health. Only once, though. Oh, they just keep going. Until they hit, apparently. Now, this up here we gotta be careful with, because those walls right there will explode if you hit them. So I want to clear out anything I want to save there. There we are. I do like that they can't basically see you through the walls. So it does kind of... It helps. I need to get another fence gate up there, so nothing can sneak through. Let's see. I want to put... Where's the copper? I don't have much, but I want to put it up there. And it's quick stack. Now, the mushroom I will put down there. I don't know if that counts. If it counts while you're cooking with it, I'm kind of afraid to look. Oh, I got another hat. Okay. Then go to food chest. King of all mushrooms growing in perfect conditions. Made it unusually large. Kind of want to eat it, because then I can get the health bonus for it. Let's see. Ah, so I have extra 25 health apparently. Got some mushroom, what's that? It all has some kind of thing to it. Yeah, I will eventually just have to eat it all, but I was trying to be picky there for a first little bit. Let's see. did I hit? I had something in my inventory, and when I hit that button... Oh, that's a book. That's what it was. It was my summoning book. Somehow that went into another chest. I've never seen that before. It's probably a quick... That's the roots. I do not want the roots. It's heartberries and the otherwise. Oh, there's another one of those big ones in there. We have the balm pepper. And tulips. Yeah, I will have to seek out something before long because those are... Oh, that is more mushroom. Got it. Yeah, because I can do mushrooms and I got the slimes in there. So I'm not going to starve to death. I just have to do a little work with it sometimes. Because mostly what you do is you summon a bat in there and attack the slime, but not everything else. It's going over there. Yeah. I think I have to click. Oh, you can target them. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, you basically target them with left click and you summon it with right click. Yeah, I think it's almost a waste for me to try anything with it. It'd take a lot, because that thing, it charges. That's the trouble with it. So we will have to see. Don't think I have anything I can attack it with. So my bats are just going to be sitting in there, randomly attacking this one thing for a while. Nope. I was just going to leave. Now, technically, I don't think it matters if it's dark or not. I don't think they spawn necessarily in the dark. But it's nice just in case. Kind of gives the aesthetic of a mushroom farm. Unfortunately, I can't walk in there or else it will attack me. So I will have to go around and like dig it all up, I think. Let's see. Because I know what it'll do. It'll charge into that and break it. And I gotta shoot at it. Yeah. Yeah, then it brings itself up and does it again. There we are. So apparently I gotta break all of my fences. Which is fine. I didn't know you could do that, or I would have started with a just a thing around it to begin with. Alrighty, so I'll put those down there. Good thing about the shovel. Let's see if I can do this before anything else spawns. dirt, so it's a little tougher. It just looks weird having a basically cavern or a big crater over here, but saves time. Actually, if you're gonna have it anyway, why not do it that way? Let's see, it requires 3 blocks to be whole for the fence gate, so that'll work. Which is an interesting mechanic to have. It forces you to place extras like that, but it works, so I don't mind. There we are. You get bunches of mushrooms, which you can eat just raw, and it does fine. Or you can cook them. I need to get some more of the fungus land, so I can put it down there, which should have quite a bit. I don't know if it spreads like the slime does, but I just fill it up anyway. As I would say, the stuff I run into in the caverns is like generated. Let's see, that there. Secondary use, wind up throw. It does mining damage, so it must blow up a big chunk. May use that at some point. Oh, I got another one. So it can be cooked. Of course, this I can just eat. So, okay. We're looking up here. I will have to make an actual, like, workbench at some point. Yep, he's a charger. Oh, and he destroys everything. Even. I'm just going to stay over here. I do not want to deal with a big one of those. That looks like... Oh! There's 2 of them. There's gold up there. That's the easy way to mine. And that is another one. It's kind of cool how it does that, though. Stick that there. Oh, little mushroom guy in there. Oh, and there's a big one. And those little fireflies, which are pretty cool. I don't know if you can catch them, but nice if you could. Let's see. That is meadow block. Thought it was some kind of ore, since it's on the sides. I'll have to make bridges, apparently. Almost looks like sunlight coming through, which I'm assuming it probably is from looks of it. That's a new biome for me. Ah, I walk right into it. fiber. That's one thing I cannot find. I'm assuming what's that? I was hungry for crops, cattle. Interesting. Looks like a goat, but they say it's a cow. Peasant's hat. Armor and dodge. Okay. Oh, I got the tree. That's a food pellet. I don't think I want to eat that. Just saying. Decorative grasses. Okay. So I got some of those from the other one on the underground. Got a lot of fiber down here. Ranger's pants. Another bomb. If I find a boss, I can just throw bombs at it, I guess. Now I have found a boss. But I'm not not actively going after it. I just want to make sure I know where it is. This is a pretty cool place. Okay, that's cattle. Different colored cattle, apparently. Ranger's 10. I should have... What is it? It's the entire Ranger set now, apparently? Tome of the Dark. Okay, it's the same. And I got 10 ore. Nice. Potted meadow tree. Can use those on any houses I make, I guess. $3.10. Okay. More tin. Okay, so this is a tin area, apparently. I'm gonna test it by coming over to these shining spots. That was ancient tombstone. Emitting energy. So, let's go down here. That's copper. Of course, I'm back in the kind of cave area. I'll put that there. Because they did say something about monsters hunting them. So if they are actually in danger, I can just put one of the blocks back so they can't get up here. Oh, there is one. So maybe it'll go back up that way. Luckily those big guys, they're very armored, but they don't have good sight from the looks of it. Oh. Got him. And some scrap. Which I need that to repair this stuff. Oh, that's this. I thought it was a... that's a sound from a chest on other games. Kind of confused why it was in this game. Okay. Quick stack it and then put the meadow stuff up here. Piece of earth with a little summer flowers growing on it. A tree. Actually, grows golden colored leaves. Plant it back into the ground to decorate your home. Okay. So that's more aesthetic, I guess. Use a decoration. Which decoration goes there? Along with the random bits of everything. So we have ranger stuff, a peasant's hat. Oh, okay, it was pants that I had, which I got more of those. I have to hope I can get a merchant at some point. I'm getting lots of bits and everything else. Now the ranger, it focuses on like archery, and we don't have a bow, so let's see, there's the furnace. I'll let that go, and then we can do some tin. Now the tin is going to be a rare resource for the stuff I have as of yet, so let's see, we have peppers, tons of mushrooms. Now we have to decide what are we going to add with this mushroom, because it's a giant one. So I'm assuming it would let's see. We'll do one of those. It'll make some kind of a pudding. We'll see what we get. Giant berry pudding. It's not bad. It does a lot of filling. Okay. Let's see. There we are. We got that full. We'll do the tin and see what we can get out of it. Not sure there will be enough to make either any kind of building thing or whatever. But we'll give it a try. And it would help if I actually watered things for them to actually grow. I'm terrible about that. Oh, fill it up. And there we go again. One more. See what we can make with it. This is a new thing, basically. Furnace, cooking pot, salvage repair, livestock. I do have all of those. So it would be up in the copper workbench. Oh, we need 10 for a 10 bars of tin. And for a glass workshop, we need glass pieces. Painter's table. So I think we haven't gotten into the copper tools yet. Well suited for breaking down walls instantly, or effortlessly. That only does 17, even when it's enhanced. Yeah, we'll make one. We'll try not to go through too much copper, because I know I don't have it. Reduced impact of slowed movement from slime. I don't have that much trouble. Or I can make copper armor. Yeah, I think I just have wood at the moment. That would be quite an expense on top of everything. Yeah, use copper to do it. We will replace it. So, not enough tin yet. down here. Should we move this up here with the rest of our miscellaneous things? Too hard. Need a stationary drill. Oh, okay. So that will be something we apparently make in the future. Let's see what was down here. I do know that the slime boss was up here. Don't know if I have the stuff to actually kill it. That's one thing. I've seen people play it a little bit, but I've never seen them actually take on a boss. They didn't show how many hit points it would have or anything like that. Missed that one. Guys, I think they jump at you. Yep, that's it right there. Ah! That's the mess. Oh. I gotta keep on the move. Ah. That's slowing me down because of the slime that's building. Ah, it got me. It was close though. Now I see why they have the stuff you can get that causes the slime not to bother you. Now I see it. So it was slime in that. Not enough slime. Okay, that's easy enough to take care of. I upgraded my magic too. And I can shoot over these and they can't bother me. Do some summoning. Works for me. Don't know if I have enough slime as of yet. We'll see. That looks like I have a gold. What is that? Is that the pepper? I think it is. I can't do it because I can't get in there. Yes, run up there. Ah. There we are. Since I'm here, might as well break out the mushrooms. There we are. Let's see. We got 5. Yeah, we should have enough. What is anvil? There we are. Now we use that instead of the wood. Now it should help. Should help with the slime. Because I almost had him. Use my little summon book. Right on top. And I'm out of mana. I need my mana regenerating foods. There we are. Yeah, this helps. Now when he gets faster, that's going to be an issue. Come on. Got him. Oh, a person. All the slimes exploded. Okay. Open that. Take it all. I don't know what it is, but I will take it all. And then break it to keep that. Okay. The Glurch chest. Ah, there's a merchant. Buy and sell. Slimy melting chest that remained from the mass. Crescent ring. Figurine. Sell all of the bombs. I'm afraid to use them. Truth be told. Ah, distillery, pouch workshop. Pouches can be fabricated for a more organized inventory. Find ground slime into slime material. Huh. Made it just in time to be first. Yes, you did. Meats. Just behind everybody else that was first. I'll take that. So have you turned into a solid block of ice yet up there in the north? Actually, today it warmed up here, so I'm happy about it. Okay, that's all the spiders up there. Okay, getting a lot of scrap from here, which is good. I don't know if the thing will respawn. I got a copper key. That's why I'm not hanging around too much. Oh yeah, he emptied a lot of things down here. That's my tombstone. Slime. Fence. There we are. Okay. So can we done just one? No, we can't. Okay, so we add. Let's see. Does it not? It just destroyed. It didn't leave any actual blocks. There. Okay. Now we got all this stuff. I haven't even looked through half of it. Crude key of copper. There should be a lock somewhere that fits. Okay, the chest. That's a double-sided chest. Put it over here. Hey, Soul Killer. There's a lot of stuff in it. Have an amazing stream. Thank you very much. I hope you do too. We do have 10 again. We have gemstone. Fuse mini slimes together into a giant one. Assuming that's the thing up here. Ah, crystal slime. Okay. Let's see. Gorm Devourer Scanner. Scans the world. Gorm the Devourer. Summon are consumed on successful scan. Scans for the corrupted. Slime sword. Ooh, that's a lot. Reduces it reduces your movement. Oh, the target's movement speed. Okay. Strange weapon. Good for damaging enemies and slowing them down. Interesting. Does a bunch of damage. More than anything I have, actually. Well, now we know. Okay, that's the corruptor. And I bet this is the destroyer. Or devourer. Yep. So I guess they summon things to be, I don't know. Seems powered down. Oh, so you gotta power that by killing them. Or you can use it. Oh, okay. Makes a lot more sense. Sort that back up there. And we do have the pouch thing. Oh, look at that. Small ore pouch and block pouch. Now I did get the seed pouch. Valuables. Auto sorts items as you gather them. And fish pouch. Like that. If you get higher up stuff, you get a bigger one. And let's see. I can add pouches onto my backpack. That's pretty cool. Place in habitable room. A jar filled with slime essence used for beard care. Place it in a habitable room, and a bearded character may move in. Assuming that's the guy that I just saw. That max mana. Lifelike representation of Glurch the Mass. Okay. Now the worst is over, use it to decorate. Sounds about right. Okay. Now we have gotten a gold tulip before. We haven't gotten a gold berry yet. Or a pepper. Pepper. Very rare variant of the common bottom pepper. And all food automatically goes down there, which it's odd that they do it that way. And let's see. Bottom pepper. One good thing about killing them, the enemies, and they drop the seeds, is that now I have a whole lot more to plant. So I don't have to worry about living just on mushrooms. I'll have various other things I can do. Splash some more. Okay. There we are. And put our food away. The gold ones up there too. We can make stuff with the gold ones. I haven't as of yet. Or no. I did make one. It was with a tulip. Put the key there. Now I can actually use that. Ancient coin. Currency of the underground. Okay, so we have that. Put that there. I'm not sure what to do with it exactly. So we'll just keep it there and see. Put that there. 37. That's not bad for the scrap. Let's see. I can enhance it. Just enhances the durability. It doesn't enhance anything else. You can reinforce your stuff. Cool. Didn't realize that. That increased the armor significantly. Okay. And all that's left is the copper stuff there. There's bow. Okay. And we are going to need some food. I'm actually going to try and mix the two golden things together. See what it may. It should make something really good. It looks like a wrap. Let's see what it says. Rare glowing pepper wrap. Glow for 10 minutes. Movement speed. Not so good on the food part, which I think that's because of the pepper. Melee attack speed. And then a bunch of things for mana. It's not terrible. Okay, apparently I should probably actually try and make a little house now that they said that about the how you can have people move in. Okay, to make it possible to change your appearance. Oh, okay, that's for changing the appearance. Let's see. Wood floor. I gain an extra wood floor. 40. Oh yeah, because I have the skill that gives me a chance of +1. Ooh, new talent point. Actually need to look at that. I would think I would have quite a bit, but you never know. I can upgrade that. Dodge after standing still or running consistency, I guess. Let's see. Next rank, 6% to all skill points added to max health. Not too bad. Chance of building an extra doubles, so that's 12% now. Chance to gain seed when harvesting. Every little bit helps on that one. Magic, it just does critical. I don't really care about that personally. I have never been a fan of critical anything. So we got floors and walls. Not sure what they consider a good habitable number. Do that. I'll do 5 by 5. Should be enough, I think, unless they're too picky. Of course, gotta have it in the way. Wouldn't be the same. Nope. One too far. I did see something about a decorative torch. Okay, so at least you do get them back. It's good to know at least. That there. Now I'll do a door. We have our first habitable building, even though it has nothing in it. I think they need a bed from what was looking like before. So, come up here. Actually, it should have been up. I'm going to do connected houses for the first few. There we go. So I need to make a little bit more wood flooring. Probably should put the things I have to do with crafting that over there. Nope. Let's see. Change equipment shown. I need stone block. Don't have a stone block as of yet. That will attract a shady merchant when placed in a habitable room depending on the season. You'll put on different costumes and offer new items. I'll build that. Arrow sign. Don't know where to go, just look here. Okay, sign. Mannequin. Okay. So only the one thing summons a person. That magically lights up by itself. Oh, beach block and a bar. We don't have that yet. So we'll build 2 of those and 2 of those, just be on the safe side. Let's see. Oh, that's copper. Ah, there we are. I got extra. 30. That works. Yeah, I do get a bit of a boost. Yeah, +2 to movement. Okay, we put down our last bits of floor for this one. And torch right in the middle. I'll give him. Ooh, that's a big table. Didn't realize it was that big. And 1 chair. I'll randomly do it, that way it doesn't look too uniform. I am terrible about making everything identical. I've had people mention it to me before. So there we are. I need to read again about the beds, because it mentioned something about making a bed. It's for electrical stuff. Where was it? These benches. Fiber. Thought I had enough fiber. I probably used it on the calendar, should be told. Ooh, is that a golden berry I see? Yes, it is. Golden heartberry. Nice. Ah, gardening skill. Not sure if it's enough for me to actually go up too much. That works. Health cleaner seconds. And 2 up. Yeah, once you get the gardening stuff started, it's not too bad. Only 3 tulips. We didn't get too many of those. We got a lot of was the balm peppers. Got a lot of those from the slimes up there. And when we was doing the other side. Let's see. Basic workbench, is that it? Yes. Oh, I also use the fiber on this. I'll have to figure out how to get more clothy stuff. Right. Finally full. See, we got that, but we need. What is that? Over here, it looks like there is a skull on the map. I think that might be the wood, but it looks like a skull. Lying around these, that way I don't accidentally chop into my rock. See if I can see if it changes. Yes, it does. It was just in the perfect size right there, in shape right there, to look like a skull. Pretty cool. Okay, get my shovel. Try to get all this up out of here. I may fill this back in a little bit, just so they can't chance of something coming up to get my people. Because I know these are where the big guys are. So I want to fill that up. Yeah. Okay. Ah, so blocks do go down there. Nah, wood is apparently not a block. Okay. There we are. Well, I need to remember it's just the circle around me that I can do that with. Okay. So we have all of that there. My thing is, do I want to make a single or double walkway in between them? I think I'll do a double. There we go. Just enough every single time. Yep. Okay. I can make a basic workbench. Put it there, since I am making all the stuff over here. That requires dirt. So I'll just go ahead and keep that. Now there's no way I can do that without getting into that, so this will be the end on this side. Because there was one block in the way, it couldn't do it. So we'll try this. technically I should probably go around and put some more of those root seeds in the ground, because they just keep growing apparently. That's the way this one's done. Basically an unlimited wood source, as long as you don't damage source block, which is where the leaves are. Yep, 35. Got 7 dirt, but I just need a few walls, and that's it. Make those, fill in this last house, and I can put that, what is it, a thing of slime, I think it was? And the wall, the door, nope. Thankfully they don't punish you by destroying everything, whenever you destroy it like that. So I put that there, I'll put the slime container there. Now we know we have that one guy who was walking around up there. Need to move my stuff over there. I was going to put like all the building things, and the decorations and all that up there. Where is... There it is. Slime oil item. Oh. Oops, hit the right button. Slime oil. Well, to each their own, I guess, when they live underground. I'll put it up here in the corner. See if he spawns at any point. I'm assuming I will need the fabric for a bed. I can almost guarantee it, the way it seems. That there. Now the soils and stuff, I'm fine keeping that up here. But all the rest of these, going back over there. It's a grass log. That is it's a covering, kind of like the slimy stuff which I have up there too. So I'm not gonna put it down there. There's a wooden bridge. We have valuables which I need to sell, but don't have that guy. Yeah, like their ground slime. Okay, so I got all that. Put it up here. And then of course all these decorative things I'll put down here. Nice. Works for me. It's big enough to keep everything in. Okay. Let's see what we can do as we're kind of starting to finish up, I guess. Don't want to stretch things out too long, but you just never know. Okay. There's no bosses over here that I can think of. Ah. What is that over there, though? Get him. Now, there could be a boss over here. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying I don't specifically No, that third one. Because that's the way that other one was. I had no clue. Oh. Mining is too low. This must be the stone. A lot of it. Okay, stone block. There's a lot. Swings. Never know how good you have it with the other one until you fight that. Let's see, we got the mechanical stuff. Now we have Ranger's Hood. So we should have everything if I ever decided to do Ranger stuff. Ooh. That is some kind of critter. Let me see, is there eyes? I have no idea. It's one of those where you say, I don't know, and I don't want to find out. What's over there? That's a big one. They will just, they can have that. Okay. +1 magic. Okay. I can hit it. I can't do anything with it, apparently. Slime with mushrooms on it. Somehow I don't think that's how it meant. There we are. Now that slime, I don't need it. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's Dr. Jeans, so I've got 2 parts in it now. There's another key, apparently. So there must be a chest somewhere. Yeah, I will dig this up. Don't need that much Mushroom Island stuff. I may wear that at some point. Now that I technically don't need all this anti-slime stuff because the killed blob. Okay, that's copper. I'm just punching through it because it's dirt, apparently. Yeah, there's a interesting thing. A lot of sand too. Fire mine. Kind of reminds me of the way they do dungeons, or not Minecraft, in Terraria. Lots of stuff. Break it all. I see stuff moving behind it. A grub seed. Wait till I run by and hit him. sure what they're doing, but there's a lot of stuff down here. Looks like things have died. And I haven't been down here. I don't know if they attack each other or what. Because that's a grub. I keep forgetting my dirt is put back there. There we are. Never mind. Okay. So I wonder, do I just mine my way through it? Because I know there's slimes back there. Nope. Even higher than that, apparently. Now this, I believe, is gemstone. It's like a camp of some kind. Looks like I'm mining with the gemstone. At least whoever it was, there was water around him. Ooh, mattress. Resting place of a former adventurer. Steal all their stuff. Camp 10. Now, I've never seen this. Of course, I haven't adventured too awful far. Wooden crossbow. That would be nice if I use the oh, what is it? The ranger stuff, because all the shots get a bonus of a certain amount of damage. Huh. I wonder if this is stuff you can make. Oh, there's the peasant chest. Wooden crossbow does extra damage. Ranger's tunic. Abandoned makeshift tent. Who would have lived here? I wonder if the camp mattress actually works as a bed. Rage potion. More mushrooms. And a free chest. For campfire. Great for huddling together, telling stories, and burning marshmallows to a crisp. That's the way I do it. Cool. I had never found one of those. So I have this ominous place with slime in it. Found an abandoned camp. Guys, didn't realize I could just punch through it. Here I've been using my pickaxe. I don't even need to. Only for the harder stuff, apparently. Okay. I was wondering what that was. Now I know it's just them. Locked off. Go up here. I can't have C. Okay. That looks like a place for the blob. So we'll put this back. Nope. Don't feel like taking him on right now, even though I do have the stuff for it. I got the stone, like I said I needed. So that's apparently south of the camp. Oh, should eat something. Yep, I got tons of mushrooms. Ah, there it is. So that will come back up here. Yeah. There for a while I was worried about where I would get enough wood at. Now it's not so much of a problem. Let's see. Put this up here. Nope. Wow. I just keep not good with the controls. Surprise, surprise. Woven mat. Net of firm plants, okay. We have a mannequin, we have a caveling hood. Okay, that helps with melee stuff, which I don't have. Not using. I can make one pretty easy. I'm not using it. Okay, we got those. Heartberries and that. You put the rest of it away or find somewhere to put it. Wooden stool. Pedestal. Yeah, my thing is really hungry apparently. So I'll put the pedestal right there. That there. All the seeds go down there. Yeah. Wonder if the mattress counts. Guess if he moves in a little bit, we'll know why. He's quite hungry now. Okay. We will find you some food. Got plenty of it. Just gotta get it out of the chest. And wait, both of those. And eat those two. Yeah, they are not very good for food. Oh, another guarding skill. Ah, there we go. Gain durability on your tool when breaking walls containing ores. Meticulous miner. Chance to gain additional ores from walls. Kind of like that. It gives me extra durability. Don't know how much it will help. 10% chance. Find more stuff. I haven't used any bombs yet, so I have no skills in bombs. Okay, put all that up there. We did get some fiber. Not sure how much we're gonna need though. That's the trouble. Potion in there. Let's see. We're gonna need a huge chest just for clothing the way it's going. Yeah, I can't even put it all in there. It's got valuables, trinkets, some money, potion. Let's see. Collection of workable ground cover made from clay. True hobbyist might turn them into different shapes and colors. Ah. Beautifying things, I guess. That there. campfire in the middle there. Okay. Ominous stone patches around there. I have a mannequin I can put over here in this secondary building, basically, where my pedestal is. Well, he hasn't moved in as of yet, so... has ore down in that bag. Let's see. It's here. Yep. Fill it full. And there's stone now. The mat goes there, the bridge goes there. Money in the middle. With a bomb. We can officially call that a trapped chest, because if anybody opens it, it can explode. Which I don't think it's probably not possible on here, but it's fun to make fun of it. Okay, so it's a brand new seed. Bomb pepper and tulip. Got running skill just for doing that. Okay. Water it and see what we get. I wasn't sure how many different kinds of food and seeds that there really was on this game. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised at how much there actually is. It seems like a kind of a cheapy little game at first, but quite a bit to it. Okay, so we have that. Let's see, that's a wooden sword. Yeah, it's copper, all that. No, it's spike trap. Yeah, not enough fiber for that. Critter catcher. As crops are placed inside, it will be irresistible for critters of the local biome. Ah, so that's probably how you get your farm started, I would say. Painter's table. Paintable wall. Yeah, put that other side there. Let's see what it's got. Use to paint certain objects purple. Okay. Let's see. It is almost 4. So before I go on another side adventure, here, I'll do that. Let's see. Stream ending. I'll go ahead and exit out of the game because it has that kind of ominous droning in the background, so to speak. So I don't want that at the end of my video. I'll wait for it to exit out. But I want to thank you all for joining me. All of my socials are there on the screen. All of my VODs are posted on my YouTube at one point or another. There have been a few days where I was a day late on posting them, but that's outside interference. You can always find me on my Discord. There's my server where you can find me and the majority of my streaming friends. And then of course there's my Twitch for those who are watching on from YouTube. If you don't already follow me on there, you can go to my Twitch and follow me. and that way you'll know when I'm streaming on Twitch. And let's bring up the raid. See who we're going to raid today. There's not very many people on. Okay. Well, in that case, we go to random. So we'll just go through it, see if anybody jumps out, and if they do, then we'll go there. If not, oh well. It's been a few days we haven't raided anybody, but we generally try to, just because. There's a fair bit of people that actually play Corekeeper. A lot of them apparently from other countries. Let's see. Do a search filter of tag. Let's see. New streamer. That's how we found cold duck soup. But unfortunately, when it filters like that, it does literally everybody. So it doesn't exactly help the situation. Okay. Well, we will just skip the rating for today, and we'll go on with that. So with that, I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank everybody who hopped in the stream, everybody who messaged. I did see that King Orange did the Pokemon Roulette, and I missed it because there was probably a bunch of things going through at the time. So I'll make a note of that, and we can do it tomorrow if he hops in the stream. So I'll be looking forward to that, and wish you all a wonderful day. If you're in these areas that are getting snowfall and stuff in the US, try to stay warm and safe. I know a lot of people fell. With this last big one, big snow that we had, it was like 14 inches here. I think I counted up, I fell like 8 or 9 times. A couple times, it was a good thing we had the snow because it cushioned me, or I would have hurt myself pretty bad. So try to stay safe, and I wish you all a wonderful day. And with that, all I say is goodbye.